another video. Yeah, Swifty moves. I'm telling you, we got so many wins around here. It's insane. It's insane. We're just gonna capitalize. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. We're just gonna recap what happened, and you tell me. Like we're winning around here. Okay. But before we get into it, as always, we're gonna start out with my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black, you invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on a black, you invested. Best believe I was black, you invested. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black, you invested. Best believe I was black, you invested.
Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Black Roo again, back with another video. What's up, Crypto Warriors? What is up, Black Roo crew? And before I go on, I just have to mention Underdog Crypto. I'm gonna put it in Shook Focus's terms. Dropped the best video of the year on Swift. Okay, I made it easy for y'all. I put the link in the description. Okay. All right. Now, if you want a little overview, you start with Shook Focus's video. That is also in the description. About 12 minutes. Black Roo Investing Community's own Shook Focus. He has his own channel. We represent our own around here. You know what I mean? So I'm sharing his video. And right after that, check out Underdog's video. It's an hour, but I'm telling you, it is the best. No one's ever covered this part of Swift before, and he broke it down beautifully. Okay, I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't want to spoil my man's research. It's an hour. Just watch it 1.5 times speed. That's what I do with all my videos. I watch them 1.5 times speed, get it done real quick. Okay, so go in there, watch those. I promise you. I feel, not financial advice, just my opinion. I feel this is just the beginning for Swift. Okay. And Underdog Crypto's video is going to make it very, very clear for you. Okay. On that, shout out to Underdog getting back in the game. Really appreciate that guy. He did reviews on my videos when I was down with my stroke. I didn't ask him to do that. He did it out of kindness of his heart. My guy. So check out that video. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's share the screen here. What's up, Brand G? What is up, Mystery? Arcade Occult Multiversity. Oh yeah, Occult Multiversity. I like that. What's up, Swift Beat? Phantom Beats. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? Who else we got in here? What's up, Riviera Group? What's up, World of Champions? Bought fat at 8 cents. Gotta love that. What's up, Brand G? Okay, now let's just recap some of these payment cryptos. We were literally killing the game. Okay. Now, if you guys didn't see my video that I put out about Swift, right? I put out a video just before it went crazy. I said, hands down, best play under a cent. Okay. Hands down, best play under a cent. I think at the time, Swift was at 0.005 or I'm sorry, Shock. SHX. Okay. Stronghold. At the time was at 0.5. I told my patrons about it at 0.003. And what did it do? It went all the way up to a cent and more. And this is just the beginning. If you listen to that video and some of the research, this is really just the beginning for Stronghold. Like, God, the IBM connections with IBM and IBM. If you don't know, OMC has shared it with us on here. Shout out OMC. I don't know if he's in the house today, but shout out to him for sharing that information. IBM controls like 90% of the current financial system runs on IBM machines, IBM servers. So IBM is just not this old computer company that sold its it's the laptop side of its company. It is literally the server backbone for our financial system. Okay. Old school, but still running stuff. Okay. Big connections here with IBM, with Stronghold, big connections with Coinbase, built on Stellar. So the connections there with all the Stellar folks, we kind of been over that before. But yeah, we let you know right before it went boom. Okay. Swift, that we combined research with the Underdog crypto community, with our guy Focuz, and I had a video come out just before this went bananas. And we're not done with Swift. We're gonna have a collaboration coming up. I think I have a piece of news. Like if you're in the Patreon or in the Telegram, you might have seen it already. But shout out to the people in the Patreon. They got this first. But my video came out, and then a couple days after that, Underdog's video came out, and then 2 to 3 hours after Underdog's video, it went bananas. Okay, bananas. Okay, all the way up to about 0.009. So patrons probably got at least a 3x with this, but if you got in like before my video, it was at least 100x. Okay, so both payment cryptos killing it. But wait, there's more. To the patrons, I gave them reserve rights. We've talked about that one on here before too. I think I gave it to the patrons. Let's see here. Around right here, actually, February 10th is when I gave it to them. So for them, it is a 3x, killing the game around here. Okay. All right. Not financial advice, just sharing what I'm doing with my portfolio. I give the patrons a watch list. And, had they been there at that time, 3x, bro. We're not chasing. We're getting there before, and we're killing the game. So just those three alone. But wait, there's more. Velo, and we're not done with Velo. We're not done with it. I think around the same time I gave them the information about RSR, Velo was around 0.0045. So not as much of a game, but still 33% of a game, right? People in the stock market would kill for that, or would unalive for that, I should say. Someone for that. But yeah. So we're winning the game. Okay, we're winning the game. We're winning the game. And I think this is not the end for payment cryptos. We know ISO 2002 went live last year. FedNow went live last year. Bitcoin ETF it just keeps getting more and more money filled into it. And understand that there are Chinese spot ETFs to come very, very soon. There's South Korean spot ETFs coming very, very soon. And that's not even to say what happens if Dubai has one. What happens if, some like the European countries have one. It is going down, guys. Like for us in crypto, we prepared for this, 2 years of a bear market, just building and building and building up, and we're here now. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see. And if you're still believing in the dollar with all of these VCs like BlackRock and all of this picking up Bitcoin, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. If you really think that crypto is just this fake thing at this point in time, I really don't know what you're doing with yourself. We already know the country of Bhutan, they were mining Bitcoin secretly. Nobody knew until they were they made a deal with a publicly traded company. What does that tell you? It tells you Bitcoin is probably heading for world reserve currency status. Probably you'll be really, really good shape if you have 0.1%, like a tenth of a Bitcoin. But of course, if you can have more, yes, do it. Even though I talk a lot about altcoins, I do not slight Bitcoin. Its store of value is just crazy. It's crazy. And if you look at Bitcoin BSV, the technology with the block size like taking off is amazing. Actually, amazing. They actually hurt the technology by putting the block size on, but that's another argument. But if we come over here and we look at the countries that are holding Bitcoin, China, US, United Kingdom, Germany, Ukraine, El Salvador, Bhutan, Venezuela, Finland, Georgia, Bulgaria, and I'm sure no, they don't list Russia on here, but I'm sure Russia has some, right? And we already know things kind of originate out of the Swiss area, if you know what I mean. I'm sure they have some too. So I don't know. We're just doing real great for ourselves here. So one of the things I wanted to analyze on top of just talking about payment cryptos, and of course, if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll get to those. We'll also look at some lagger sectors. Okay, sectors where we can again kind of be first because they haven't really moved that much. Instead of chasing the latest meme or chasing the latest whatever people are putting in the news, let's be first like we were with payment cryptos, and we sit and we wait, okay, and take take maybe a little bit of profits when they bust off, because as we've seen with these payment cryptos, if we can go back to this, they pop all the way up, right? Whenever there's such a violent movement, right? It's going to come back down, right? That's usually how it happens, right? Trying to open this, it's moving really slowly at the moment. I think we froze, guys. I'm so sorry if you can't hear me. Okay, yeah, we froze up. Oh, God. Okay, let me see what I can do about this. And my apologies if you guys can hear some barking dog. Yeah, we froze up. Let me come out here. Okay. My apologies, guys. We're going to be kind of struggle streaming until I can replace this laptop. That should happen sometime this week or next. Thank you. Just please bear with me. We're doing some upgrades around here on the channel, and one of them is a computer. So forgive the struggle stream. Just we're gonna have to deal with it until we can move on to another. Yeah, exactly. Tokenomics. We're gonna start this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move some of those profits into a non-janky laptop. 100%, 100%, bro. 100%. Shout out Cryptonomics. Let's go ahead and share screen here. Wow, Drake L. Owens, that is so wow. Thank you, brother. $50 super chat. Paying my tithes to the Church of Black Brew. You really helped me with RSR. Definitely enjoying these profits. Wow. I definitely appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Hey, man. My wish for all of you brothers is that we are financially free this bull run. Okay. That's why I'm up here sharing the information. That's why I'm sharing with brothers like International Passport or the International Passport channel, sharing, vibing with brothers like Underdog Crypto, vibing with brothers like Crypto Ronin, the Ronin Experience. Definitely check out his channel. Vibing with brothers like Konami Codes, Moonfeather, to get that occult, mixing a little occult with the crypto there. Vibing with people like Red Pill Pro, Red Pill Professional, Crypto Banker SHX. Yeah, my wishes for all you brothers to get financially free this bull run, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and okay. So where we left off for the struggle stream was that what are the lagging sectors? Let's find some lagging sectors so we can be not just chasing these news cycles. Because a lot of times with these news cycles, what they're actually looking to do is dump on you. So they're giving you the news last so that they can dump on you while something's hot. Okay. It's really hard if you're behind these news cycles. Really hard if you're chasing behind these news cycles. It's better to find a lagging sector that's lagging right now, talking about, get into it and wait for the pump. Okay. And where we were really specifically, we're looking at, let me close these things here. We were looking at how these cryptos popped. So if you have some violent movement, like what we're going to see here with first with strongholds, first now with Swift, then maybe you want to take a little profits just off the table and get back in when it pulls back. Because all of these cryptos, I think this is just the beginning for them, right? But if you want to just try to, get a little extra 15 to 20%, all crypto runs in a cycle. All of things run in a cycle. It's a hermetic principle, right? The principle of rhythm, right? This is why we kind of mix in some of the occult, because these are true and known principles. You don't need to know about the stochastic or whatever to know that life has cycles, right? Day, night, winter, summer, spring, and fall, right? Such is so with crypto charts, right? So take Swift, for example. When it pegged 90, of course, you don't know when, right? You can just kind of guess. Maybe you don't hit 90 completely. Maybe you top out at 80 and you take some profits at 80 and then maybe get back in after, right? Just know that whenever there's a pop, you're probably going to get a drop, right? So same thing with SHX right here, right? Pop and drop. same. Well, we haven't got that drop yet with reserve rights. It just keeps going and going. Yeah. So yeah. And shout out to Drake L. Owens for the respect on the reserve rights. I appreciate that, brother. So again, let's look at some sectors and see if we can get some laggers out of them. I have a couple sectors here, but also I'd like to hear from you guys. Like, what sectors do you think are lagging right now? What coins do you think are some top plays in those lagging sectors? I just randomly grabbed some lists from CoinGecko. And let's start here with privacy. And just the way I like to do things, it'd be nice if you can find a coin that kind of like merges both sectors. You know what I mean? Like this multi-discipline. Like, for example, LCX, for instance. We know it's not a lagger. It moved from 4 cents to 25 cents. We've been talking about LCX forever on here, right? But LCX, you can kind of say it's an ISO 20022 coin. You can kind of say it's a real world assets or tokenization coin. It kind of walks the line on those two things. Same thing with Stronghold. You can kind of say it's a ISO 20022 coin too, because it's on Stellar and it deals with payment. So it's also a payment coin. So it kind of walks the two lines there. So keep in mind with any of these that we're talking about, or any that you might be thinking about, okay, what coins are kind of multidisciplinary? Okay. So just looking at privacy off the top here, we got Monero, Oasis, and Oasis is probably one of those multidisciplinary coins, right? Zcash, and we're going on down the list here, right? It does look like privacy is a kind of lagging sector, okay? And it used to be that privacy was just thought of as like, okay, the SEC is trying to get rid of that. But to be honest, they're using privacy for their own purposes, because they don't want you to see how much they're charging people for a contract. They don't want you to see how much they're charging people for a salary. So privacy is being used to keep certain confidential information confidential. Okay. So really, this is not a sector that you have to kind of just ignore because you think the SEC is going to like put the hammer down on this sector. They're using this sector for enterprise reasons as well. Okay. Ator, that's probably another pretty good one. But here's a sector that we might want to look at for some lagging coins here. Haven, that one was really big in its day. You can see some very low market cap ones with certain kind of big ones. We've done videos on Haven and Oxen before. There's a pretty good list here. One that I would probably look at would be Oasis. Dawn Song is really good. The lady who is the CEO of this, I think I heard it said that she was Zuckerberg's wife's professor at Berkeley. This coin also got a lot of funding. If we come over here, go to cryptorank.com, and we put in Rose. Nope, not me, may I? We're looking for Rose. Okay, it's playing me right now. No results for Rose. That's interesting. No results for Oasis. Okay. That's odd. Okay, there we are. Huh. Alrighty then. Here we go. So Funds and backers. Okay. $46 million, including Andreessen Horowitz, Blockchain Capital, Pantera Capital, which has connections in with XRP and Stellar. So I like to invest in coins that have like funding behind it, because you know these people, like if you look at last bull run, the ones that the coins that have funding behind it are the coins that really, really, really kick tail. Like if you take the Solanas of the world and all of that, right? Those are the coins that really did very well in the last bull run. And you can see here, raised $334 million. Okay. Render, another one that kind of popped off, and you can say this is kind of multidisciplinary too. It's kind of AI, it's kind of Metaverse right? 30 million. Solana, Multicoin Capital, Almeida, right? Okay. So let's go look at some of the comments before we go into, and I know I got a lot of my comments gone, so I'm gonna have to whip out my phone here and go to the comments. The Hounds of the Dark Horse Manor. I love that Riviera group. David Gelfin, what's up? Orange Cat whistling. We got in that cryptonomics nice jab right there. I love it. Kenneth Carter, what's up? RA, what's up? And we read the super chat from Drake L. Owens. We love it. We very much appreciate it. Veil Exchange. Yeah, I heard Veil just popped off. Let's see here. Crypto in Focus. What's up, Crypto in Focus? I'm bullish on interoperability. Very nice, very nice. Celestia, Neon, SVM, Wormhole, and Layer Zero. Very nice. Very nice alpha there. Holding a big bag of Swift. Sky's the limit. Appreciate you coming through. Where do you guys think this project is going? Will it be listed on any other exchanges soon? I do think it will be listed on some exchanges, and maybe we talk about that in the next live stream. I have a collaboration coming up with Underdog Crypto and a couple others. I do think it will be listed on an exchange, a popular Asian exchange. We'll put it like that, okay? Arweave is up. Yeah, Arweave has been doing good. Arweave's definitely low supply with that one. Yeah, Arweave, I got a couple of those in the back pocket. Thank you, Bar None. Let me go ahead and look at these chats here. Okay, let me see. All right, not now. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to censor my, like, lower it down, or it's gonna make a thing. Okay. All right, so let's see. And thank you, E, for the super chat. Shout out to E, our moderator in the Telegram. Some great alpha in that Telegram, guys. Everybody in the Telegram's just working towards one purpose, man. One purpose. And that's, getting it for this bull run. So you're missing out if you're not in the Telegram, completely free. Links are in the description. What's up, Brand G? What's up, Kid Graybo? E Swift is printing. Kid Graybo, peace to the chat. Cryptonomics. Crypto has been treating my account nicely last week. Pepe is the king. Let's go, Cryptonomics with the Pepe. RA. Yeah, there's more. Winning. How much is a tenth of BTC? A tenth of BTC is probably right. God, I don't even know. It's at like okay, let's say it's at 70. Then a tenth would be like 7,000. So right now it's like at 67. Then I guess the 10th would be 6,700. Okay. I don't know why I struggled with that. But yeah. So okay. Cryptonomics answered it. We can hear you, but no camera. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That was from earlier. Close a few windows. I swear these utility coins are being held back. I agree, Shook Focus. These utility coins are being held back. The ISO 20022 coins seem like they're probably not going to move until the fourth quarter of next year. Maybe. I know, shout out to Waters Above. I know he put out something saying that XRP bull run is imminent or something like that. I like his content a lot. Check out Waters Above. I didn't check out this latest video, but that's what he was saying. Remember, I told you guys about the BIS is going to allow central banks to buy crypto up to 2% of their reserves coming in January 1st of 2025. And I think that's a lot when a lot of these ISO 20022 cryptos are going to be bought. The BSVs of the world, the SHA 256 kind of Bitcoin forks will be bought at that time. So in turn, those cryptos will probably kind of pop up towards the end of the year as in anticipation of that, which will be odd because we usually get a December dip, but I don't think that's going to happen this December. Let's see here. Okay, so we got that side of the fence. Now let me go over to Gentlemen of Crypto. Yeah, we're getting a lot. We're replacing this guy this week or next. It's a shame I can't run this on Linux for whatever reason. My Linux computer is fast as heck, but for whatever reason, it doesn't like Restream. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. It's telling me like 85 things are live for Gentlemen of Crypto. I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Okay. Swift running. Okay, let's see. Hey Rue, hey chat, make sure you check your wormhole allocation. Huge airdrop. Okay. I'll have to check that. Crypto and Focus, do you know what coins made you eligible for the wormhole allocation? Pitch me to prove I'm not dreaming. Matic is staying above $1. Phantom Beats, Les Square, GE New Jersey in the house. Crypto and Focus. Even if you miss wormhole, you can run the accept same play on multiple wallets for layer 0. Please let us know what we can do for that. Crypto and Focus. Stranger in the chat for all you guys to know who are in the Telegram. How do we get in the Discord? I don't have a Discord. I do have a Telegram. The links are in the description. I mean, I do have a Discord for patrons, but I never go in there. It's just Discord is so much. It's just a lot more. To me, it's a lot more difficult than used than Telegram. It's just easier. Telegram's so much easier. I have so many more people on Telegram and so many less people in Discord. So it just ended up being Telegram is better for me. Crypto and Focus says that. Okay. What I missed? You didn't miss anything. Okay. We're all caught up. Okay, we're all caught up. So let's go to another. So before I go into more and keep coming, all these any sectors you think are laggers, Like I forget who just said it. I think it was Crypto and Focus said interoperability. That was nice one there. So here's another sector that I have here: real world assets. So basically, this is tokenization. Okay, some nice picks here. Maybe this sector is run a little bit more because I see Ondo's kind of new. LCX is run, of course, but I think, of course, this is like low for LCX. I honestly think $2 is probably the benchmark there for LCX. My boy, shout out to Crypto Logic John. He thinks $5 for LCX, and I mean, I don't think he's wrong. But I'm just trying to be a little conservative and say two. Alliance Block hasn't moved pretty much at all either. 14 cents. It's been on 14 cents for like months and months and months. So this one is definitely lagging. When you think about all the things that it was supposed to have behind it. Goldfinch is another one that's kind of lacking. And they have big names behind Goldfinch. If we come over here and look at this, I was surprised to see Bill Ackman. If you guys who know about kind of the stock world and who Bill Ackman is, Pershing Square, he's a billionaire. Bill Ackman is invested in this. You'll see him right here. Like everybody who's everybody, $37 million. Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase Ventures. Quite a bit of people here. Ryan Selkis, heard of him before. Stratos. So quite a good amount of investors in Goldfinch. And I think it's a very low supply too. Like, let's see here. So, yep, 114 mil, basically. A little over 114 million. So I'm thinking you wouldn't have to have too much, it wouldn't take you too much to kind of just set it and forget it on this, right? Because if we can look at things that kind of have a close to that supply, well, where are we at now? What would that be? Like Chainlink is close to that, maybe $20. Oh, Chainlink's actually way more than that. I did not realize that. But of course, Chainlink's supposed to be integrated with Swift. So there's that's going for Chainlink. Trying to think of a coin that's kind of close in that supply. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but coins around that supply that are a little bit like lower than, I guess, Chainlink's one of them. Another one would be Avalanche. Another one would be Cosmos. So you got to think $1.20 is going to be really cheap for Goldfinch. But yeah, real world assets. And then let's go to the next one, which is, okay, one of them got taken down here. I had in here somewhere Metaverse, because Metaverse has been quite lagging here as a sector. Like Metaverse has just been tagging way behind everything else. You can kind of get some multidisciplinary things in Metaverse, in that like you can get the graph, right? And the graph is kind of AI, it's kind of Metaverse, it's kind of multidisciplinary, right? Render, which we were talking about earlier. Next, they put Floki here. I'm really high on Floki, guys. I've been high on Floki for like a long time. And I think before it popped off, I think we were talking about memes, and I was saying the only kind of meme I care about is Floki, Shiba Inu, and really Doge. So you heard that here too. If you're an avid fan, if you're an avid watcher, yeah, I'm really high on Floki. So we got Render, Sandbox. Yeah, so a lot of these like have not moved too much. Render has, Magic has, but there's some ones like Seek. I was really high on Seek. I don't know what that one's doing. Merit Circle became Beam. I think Seek is under 10 cents right now. It's not even, maybe it's not even in this list. They got artificial AI or Alley, Mark Cuban back coin here. So there's still some lagging coins out there. And then before we go in our last couple sectors, let's see what you guys have in the comments. BTTC, I told y'all. BTTC, Courtney Johnson. I don't know BTTC. And guys, speaking of, I told you, just one more victory lap. BTTC. I've been doing shows saying that we would reach the all-time high before the halving. Like, people did not believe me. I've been saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it, and we reached the all-time high before the halving. So yeah, we got there. We got there. I feel really proud of myself that I went out on a limb. I kind of like that, and here we are. Thank you for subscribing, Sky's the Limit. Rue, you probably want to add that Cash App to YouTube and Telegram for the near future. Yeah. I found 2 for you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there are 2 for me. I think I used both of those, but let me see which one that I'm using now. I think the one I'm using now is Black Rue. Yep, Black Rue. Hashtag Black Rue. Yep. I'm Black Rue pretty much everywhere. So yeah, we should add that to the I'll add that to my description since we're already here. Let me just do that right quick and add that to my description. No, I'll just remember to do it later. But yeah, the Cash App is at Black Rue. Apparently there's a band called Black Rue, and it's just so random. I wonder how they arrived at that band name. Like, literally same spelling that I do mine. So I just don't understand. But yeah, next lagger is DePIN. DePIN has been a little bit behind everything, and here they're saying that Render is DePIN. So again, another kind of sector that Render touches. Filecoin that's been coming up lately. We've been talking about Filecoin. We told you all about Filecoin at the beginning of the year. It's one of the things that was on hot for 2023 list. And here we are, 2024 is finally popping off again. Theta. So so a lot of DePINs that I'm not really, I guess they're DePINs. Helium, IOTA. So I was thinking more IOTA and IOTEX type of DePINs, right? IOTEX is another little sleeper out there. IOTA and IOTEX. And IOTA is one of those ones that you can't really kind of find in America. So that's one of those ones where I really think this one's going to be pretty big because they're limiting access to it. All the ones that they kind of limit access to, they with a story like this end up being big, right? Let's see. I'm pretty sure they probably had funding, but can somebody tell me where I get IOTEX in America? Because I haven't found a place. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, not IOTEX, but IOTA. IOTA. Where do I get IOTA in America? Right? You can get IOTEX a couple different places, but IOTA, They don't have it on Coinbase, and they don't have it on a lot of other places. Okay, it doesn't list their funding, but I'm pretty sure they had some. They say token sale here. Oh, look at that. Crazy. Crazy, but all the way back in 2015, right? Whoever they got hail text for 0.00059. Craziness, right? Craziness. But some people are going to be saying this about Swift, right? Some people are going to be saying this about Stronghold too. Mark the words there. Are you buying Shibu meme token on Casper Network? I'm not. I haven't heard of it, but I'll look at it. I'm not able to use the Swift app to do exchanges in my area. Is it only a China-based app? That is right. Sky's the limit. It's only based over in China and BRICS nations. Hint, hint. So yeah, so Swift is probably going to be really, really big for BRICS nations because it's like China-based, right? And if you check out that Underdog crypto video in the link, you'll get a lot of information on Swift like that. And it's a really, my man, he does a really good job, like a fantastic job. It gives you information nobody has on Swift. Just nobody's given on Swift. Exchange coins. Can you look at Jupe? Okay, exchange coins. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's see if they have a list for exchange coins. Of course, my number one exchange coin is LCX, hands down, right? Exchange coins. Nope. Exchanges. Okay. Exchange tokens, maybe? Okay, yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Wow. Leo's doing really well. Thorchain, synthetics. You would think they would have Jupe in this list. I don't see them. If we can think of Jupe being like Solana's Uniswap, the only thing that we would need to compare is the token amount to see like where at a price, right? I think what is it called? Uniswap has 1 million tokens. I think that's their limit is 1 million. So these guys decided to go with, it might be 1 billion though. Okay, we'll have to look up Uniswap. So their total supply is 10 billion. Circulating supply is 135, like 1.35 billion. And that adds up to 9, by the way. 1, 3, 5. I think that was purposeful. Market cap, it was over $1 billion, or at least I thought it was. Yeah, it was over $1 billion. It's heading back towards that direction now. But let's go look at Uniswap. I think they're either 1 million tokens or 1 billion. Pretty big difference, but let's look. $1 billion. Okay. 11 billion market cap. Woo. So, but yeah, going back to Jupe there, it looks like it's, if it passes that 67 mark, it'll probably break out. But let's look at it on the actual chart. Swift stabilizing. Okay, let's look at Jupe. This should be good. Okay, this day chart isn't showing us too much. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, if it can get past this mark right here, this 666 mark, right? If it can get past that mark, it'll probably be on and popping, as the kids say. But let's see it at a lower time frame. Yeah, I think that's still the mark that we're looking at there, is that mark. Okay. So on the 8 hour, it's looking like it's coming back around, but let's see. Week is probably going to be way too far out. Yes, it's hard because there's no data really on this yet. You can't really tell other than that mark, I would say. But if you're looking at the stochastic RSI, it probably kind of looks like it's hot still. So it probably needs to come down some more. Oof, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so if you look at the stochastic RSI, it looks like it wants to come down some more. But then if you look at the real RSI, it might have a little bit more left in it. But I think bottom line, it needs to, if it passes this like 666 mark, it's probably going to be on and popping. But chances are it might just doink off of it and go back down and create that like W pattern. It might just doink off of it, come back down, and then come up. That'll be something for you to watch for, is if it goes doinks off that 666 mark and comes back up. A lot of ones do that. Let me see if I can find a good example of that. Jasmine, maybe. Of a good W. This you can kind of say was a W pattern, like kind of a little bit. But I think the biggest W pattern, I guess, would be Bitcoin. Let's go out to the week chart. And this is what I was saying, that I thought Bitcoin was going to beat going to do like it was going to hit the all-time high before the halving because of this whole W pattern, right? You had this W pattern last halving, which is this yellow line, and it just happened earlier this time. So you got W here, you got a W here, and you got a W here. So what exactly do you mean integrating with Chainlink? The Swift. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I meant Swift, like the payment system Swift. Hold on. Let me take this away. Sorry. So I wasn't talking about Swift, the coin, but let me share some documentation on that. I gotta find it in my files. So like, give me just a second, guys. Does this show it? Okay, I don't have that specific one that shows Swift. I don't think. And Chainlink. Where is it? Gosh. Okay, I don't think I have it, but we can look at this nonetheless. Okay, let me bring this up here. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Okay. So it's kind of like this. All of these guys are kind of going through Ripple, and so you'll see, you got Fed now, all these different payment systems, right? They're going through Ripple. You got Flare here being a part of that. You got XRP being a part of that, but you could also draw a line out here and say Chainlink, and you could have that connected to Swift. They don't have it in either one of these diagrams, but it's kind of good to see. Some stuff on kind of Stronghold and the whole Ripple Stellar connection. We went over this in past shows. I thought I had one that had Swift on it, but that's okay. Let's go back out here. Swift, like the payment system that the current banking system uses. What about Akash? Akash, yeah, Akash is good for decentralized computing. Whoops, went a little bit too far there. Okay. Crypto Rico, blah, 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 Rocket, Coquino, Steppen, Green. Okay. Courtney Johnson, Render, let's go. Courtney Johnson, when did you get into Render? Because I know he was telling me about it early, and I ain't getting into like 2 cents or $2, excuse me. Binance USA has IOTA. Okay, good. I might have to go over there and get it. IOTA's founder move over to Cubic. Think it will flip soon. Crypto and Focus, is this the same Cubic that's on Stellar's platform? Let me know if that's the same one. Will it eventually come to the U.S.? Sky the limit? I don't think Swift will really. Well, actually, let me change that. Swift does have Swift, and this is Swift the coin. Swift does have a connection to Coinbase, which is why they're sold on there. But will you be able to use the Swift app in the US, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know, but they do have that connection to Coinbase. So again, Swift, we know billionaire Tim Draper is behind Swift. He's an American billionaire, so they do have the connection to Coinbase there. And Coinbase, basically, you can almost think of Coinbase and Stellar as being in lockstep. Coinbase, Stellar, and Stronghold are the ones who are kind of running that show. Coinbase, Stellar, and Stronghold. Okay, so Swift has a connection there, but they're going to be mostly BRICS nations, which is why they're founded by the Draper Dragons. We went over that a little bit in the occult kind of esoteric way. The people of the dragon are the Chinese people. That's what they call themselves according to their leader, Xi Jinping. So I'm not saying something like this, like uncouth, okay, guys, or unsavory. That's what they call themselves. And so it will be a major conduit for BRICS nations to send payments, for BRICS nations to be cross-platform. Okay. Over here in America, I think Stellar and XRP will be the one to get it done. Where do I find info on Swift again? In the chat, in the link in the description. I would look at Swift Focus's video first. It's like 15 minutes, real quick 15-minute video, and then look at Underdog's video. Underdog's video is an hour long, and it's amazing. It's the best source, right? Okay, and just read it. Or if you don't think that you have an hour, I promise you, if you watch that at 1.5 times speed, it'd be one of the greatest things like you're done in your life. Okay, because it's going to give you so much information, not financial advice. Just how much confidence I have in that research personally. Okay. LCX gang, let's go, Mon F. Sorry, guys, I might have yelled a little bit there, too much. What's going on, Rue? What's up, Holloway Fan Bam? Can you take a look at Onyx Coin? I like Onyx Coin a lot. Swift integrating with Shido. Ooh, I did not know that. Sky's the limit. Shido might be one to look at, guys. I was high on Shido. They had a hack. The hack like exited like 98% of their whole thing. So it really kind of rugged, you know, if it was a for real hack or it was a kind of, you know, hack. Shido rugged. But you know, hopefully Shido gets it to get together. I posted 8 days ago from Shido on YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Shido's like it went down. It literally lost like 98% of its value. Shido did, not Swift, but Shido. But here there was something. Yeah, so yeah, I can go into Onyx Coin, Holloway Fan Bam. I like Onyx Coin quite a lot. There's like real serious connections to Visa. Like if we just go over here on cryptorank.com, you will notice funds and backers. And Visa is one of its backers. Okay. Visa does not back too many cryptos. Okay. This is 39.5 million. Okay. Visa did choose to use Block V for something, but they're using them in a partnership. They actually funded this crypto. Okay. And if I would just go click on Visa here, you'll see there's only like a list of 7 cryptos that they can find that they have funding on. And one of them is Onyx Coin. So is that big of a deal? Okay. From what I hear, Visa uses them right now to process payments. Currently. Okay. And if you do like a little bitty search, and I'm hoping I'm hoping to get Underdog and the others involved in kind of doing some deep research on Onyx Chain. But if you just put in, okay, and also, like, I'm glad I brought these documents up. Let's bring this back. They're also involved. Sorry, these images are taking a little bit. Come on. They're also involved with Stellar. Come on. All right, so I brought this one out before. Let's go back here. Right here, that diagram, right? Oh God, keep going past it. Okay, right here. This is Chain. This is Onyx. They used to be known as Chain. Okay, so you might have to look them up. Sometimes you got to look at for Chain. But they're also, this is their old name. And to show you that, let's go back here again. This says crypto rank price Chain new, because they changed their name from Chain to Onyx Coin. Okay. If you were to look up XCN and Visa, you find a whole slew of information where these guys have been connected to Visa since like 2016. But no one really knows. I don't know if that's the reason why they changed their name or not, but very, very, very high on this one. Okay. Why Chain is up 12% today. Chain has partnered with companies such as Citibank, NASDAQ, Visa. Okay. So I'm really high on this one. I gave this to the patrons too, by the way. It's gone up. It's gone up for from where it's been almost 50%. If we go ahead and take a look at that, let's see what XRP is doing. Okay, it's kind of breaking through the 62-cent mark. So maybe water's above is right. Maybe this will pop off. Let me change the alert here. But yeah, let's look at XCN. Again, I gave it to the patrons when it was at, God, I think it was like 0.007. I think this will do. If you look at it now, it's at 0.26. So it's on its way coming up here. If we drop down even lower instead of the week chart, you see the day chart. You see it's about to golden cross. It's very close to the golden cross. And the golden cross is when the 50 EMA crosses the 200 EMA. And remember, I told you guys the kind of black roux cross is when the 8 crosses the 200. That gives you an early indicator. If we were to just go look at Jasmine, you'll see what I mean here. So 8 crossed the 200 here. And the 50, the actual golden cross happened here where the 50 crossed the 200. So that was December 1st. If you use this one, you actually got like a 20-something day jump on it, right? Which would have given you some more gains, right? So the black roux golden cross is like the 8 crossing the 200. So this is a very kind of bullish indicator when this happens, right? As you can see. And there's a number of coins that we can show you the exact same thing here. 50 crossing the 200. Bitcoin, we can show you the exact same thing. This is a very, very, very bullish indicator, and it's called the golden cross. Kind of just happened on Velo. So as you can see with XCN, It is dangerously close to golden crossing. And I am very high on it. Gave it to the patrons. And like I said, it's really, really close to doing the Black Rue golden cross there. You see, I kind of got a line in the sand drawn, excuse me, at 0.00317. Once it passes that, I think it's like off to the races, kind of the same way we saw from Swift. It passed this 0.0048 mark and just went bananas. Same thing we can probably kind of see happening there with XCN. Very high on XCN. Let's go back again. So like we said, Citibank, NASDAQ, Visa. Okay. Onyx partners with the Earn Network. Onyx also intends to introduce Buy XCN card functionality, providing MasterCard and Visa an on-ramp. Like, dude, I'm so high on this dude. And it goes all the way back to here. Visa and Chain introduced new global payments network. 2016 they were doing this. Okay. So yeah, I'm very high on XCN. Very high on that. Holloway fan band. Oops, I think I skipped some comments. No, I didn't. Okay. And yeah, I like Akash. Anything Cosmos is like just blowing up. John Thompson. This looks like a winner. 100%. What's up, John Thompson? MXC Shido goes live. Yeah, they cut off Shido on MXC. You could buy it on there, but they cut it off and now they're cutting it back on again. I don't know. That was weird. Maybe they were where the hack came from. I don't know. But do you have to check out the video with SwiftCoin integrating with them? Nothing serious, but still new news. No. That's good. That's good, Sky's the limit. I appreciate that. I am definitely going to check that out. Do XRP tokens have utility? We know institutions love Ripple technology. They do have utility. And like I've said before, I've shown you guys on here where a Rothschild actually holds XRP tokens. We can do that again. What's his name? Edmund de Rothschild. So he doesn't own a company, or he doesn't have a company. He actually owns 8.7% of XRP tokens. Okay. I think this is the actual PDF. Okay, it is. So perfect. So all of this stuff that they hit you with, where it's like, oh, it doesn't have utility. It doesn't have utility. It's this. Okay, yeah. It doesn't have utility. That's just noise. Like cut out the noise. And I'm not saying this to scold you or anything. I'm just saying that this is just one of their tactics, right? So just wanted to show you whose portfolio, Edmund de Rothschild Fund. If we come over here and we search Ripple, and this is from 2018, and he still holds it, by the way. We could go back and follow every year of statements, but let's just use this one from 2018. SBI Holdings. Now, what you're gonna note that name, SBI Holdings. The underlying equity rallied over 60% during blah 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 period. SBI owns a 8.7 stake in Ripple's XRP. 8.7 stake in XRP. Okay. With volatility and underlying equity, rising the companies, blah 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 blah. Okay, so seven in the XRP. In XRP. Okay. So and my man, this is Rothschild, he's not looking for it to go to $1. You know what I mean? He's looking for some real gains. Like he's not holding for like $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? Right. But so we got that name, SBI Holdings, right? So let's go look at these. What you're going to notice, not in this diagram, here. So SBI Ripple Asia. So it's already in the cards, and people have already kind of mind mapped this. Shout out to Red Pill Professional. He's sharing these from. Definitely go check out his channel, Red Pill Professional. Just to let you know, if you check out his channel, he does have a stutter. But what I do and what he tells you to do in his videos, because they're very great information. I don't discriminate good information. Good information is good information. What he tells you to do in his videos is watch him at 1.5% speed, and that's it. That's all you got to do, right? And he gives great information. So where were we here? So he borrowed these from, let me make sure I give the guy credit. This guy, XX_1133_1221_11, which I believe is what Elon named his child, by the way. But yeah, so SBI Ripple Asia, there's no coincidence why this is here. And it's basically saying everything's kind of going into Ripple here, like CBDCs, Flare, all these payment systems. And why are all these payment systems going into Ripple? It all connects back to these PayPal guys. If we come over here and we look, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, the founders of PayPal, they also happen to found Stripe, OpenAI, and all of these like Ripple and Stellar all branch out from these guys and Stronghold. What you'll notice is Sean Bennett. He was a coder for XRP Ledger and Stellar. He built Stronghold for Stellar. Okay. So there's Sean Bennett. You got Interstellar, Zelle Payments, Wells Fargo, Mike Kennedy here. You got Chris Larson, founded kind of Ripple. Its original name was OpenCoin. He also is a Stanford guy. You got Jed McCaleb, who like was a founder of Ripple, moved on from OpenCoin Ripple to he was there at XRP too. Same thing, OpenCoin XRP. He moved on to found Stellar, right? And I think he's still at Stellar now. It's also Pantera Capital, also helped out with OpenAI. So all of these people together. Of course, we know David Joel Cat Swartz, OpenAI, OpenCoin, XRP Ledger, right? I can't tell what those things are. I can't tell what these insignias are here. I can't tell what those are. Maybe somebody knows and they can tell me. But yeah, just a whole list of high-powered people. But what you can see in common here is payment systems galore with Zelle, Stipe, PayPal, right? XRP is feeding into all of this. Stellar is feeding into all of this. Ripple is feeding into all of this. Strongholds feeding into all of this. Flare is feeding into all of this. It's amazing. It's an amazing time if you're a crypto investor right now. 90 to like 90% of the world thinks this is a scam, but yet We know, because we've done the research, that we're sitting on the next internet, basically. Okay. We just are. Like I've shown you right here, Rothschild owns 8.7% of it. As I can show you right here, if we look up XRP, you'll see that it had a plethora of funding. So they're just purposely holding this thing back. People know what this is about. Raised almost $300 million, but was evaluated at $9.8 billion. Investors include Accenture, Fortune 500 company, Santander, Fortune 500 company, and a whole bunch of people. Andreessen Horowitz, who's just like a staple name of venture capitalism in crypto. Pantera Capital, which we already saw was kind of connected to Jeb McCaleb. Just so much stuff, bro. Like so much. But yeah, Ripple definitely not a scam. Not a scam. Thank you for sharing that Crypto Rank website. That's a do your own research, Jim. 100%. 100%. Here for you, brothers. Great channel, real content here. What is up, Mugen? Do you watch Samurai Champloo? That's one of my favorite animes. Mugen's a character from there. I don't know if that's where the name comes from, but awesome. Bitcoin Shango, what's up? My guy, Bitcoin Shango. Appreciate you coming through. All right, cool. 81. I don't think I've ever had 81 people on here simultaneously at one time. So big ups for you guys. Maybe it's because I put Swift on here. This is the most that I've ever had on here at one time. Very, very cool. Okay, we got another question here. Is there any correlation of XRP's slow uptick? That's where it's from. Okay, sweet, man. I love the anime. Love the anime. Is there any correlation of XRP's slow uptick to being tied to legacy IP like Hedera? Thanks. No, I think they're just holding it back. Since we do have 77 people, and I probably lost some people because I was like halfway leaving there. But let me go ahead and hit you guys with some stuff here. Okay, from the BIS. Okay. Lost my train of thought there for a half second. I was like, what was I doing? Okay. So this is the most huge news, and I never hear anyone talking about it ever, but that's okay. We're going to talk about it. December 17th, 2022. Crypto banks to set standards on bank crypto exposure, BIS. They wrote it in a very weird way. And I guess they wrote it this way so news bots wouldn't pick it up. So like you really had to read it to understand what was going on. But it says the new standard limits crypto reserves among banks to 2% by 2025 and goes into effect on January 1st, 2025. So that is very, very tricky the way she wrote that. Anna Paulina Pierre. But the way it should be written is come January 1st, 2025. Crypto reserves among banks goes into effect, which would then allow them to buy 2% of their reserves in crypto in 2025. Because it's not buy, it's in 2025. They can't do it now. They can't do it until this goes into effect. So it's very weird the way that was written. So now central banks with that diamond hand money, we got BlackRock and everybody over here now, right? 2025, we're going to have central banks, bro. Like, oh, that's just mind-blowing emoji, right? So what are the first things they're going to come after to have as reserves, right? Crypto reserves. Bitcoin, of course, right? Because world reserve currency, Bitcoin is heading for that. That's why BlackRock and all these VCs are scooping it up, and normies still think it's like what is it? A questionable asset class. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so funny to me. So what are the first things they're going to scoop up? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Again, $9.8 billion evaluation, right? XRP, Stellar, Quant, some of those ISO 20022 coins are probably the first things that they're going to scoop up. So probably we see those coins kind of take off towards the end of the year, preparing for this, right? That's just my thought. Not financial advice. Nobody talks about this, but this is coming. Okay, it's coming. Shoot, when I pay off those funeral debts and get a whole BTC, I may speculate with my sons on a joint venture based on what we come across here with your advice here. 100%. What is up, Joey? Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the Patreon, Joey. Thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate you. You blowing up, bro. You blowing up. I appreciate it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, sky's the limit. I believe in Swift too, bro. I'm a staunch believer in Swift now. Jacob Owens was good. This is our year for 100%. 100%. This is our year, y'all. Bitcoin Shango, get used to the increased numbers for your screams. Everywhere back, folks finna get bit by the FOMO bug. 100%. Obviously, you have great content, and the word will keep spreading. Yeah, man. I hope so. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I put a lot of hard work into this channel, and I want all you brothers to succeed. 100%. Caught this by accident. Wagwan. Okay, gotcha. Wagwan. Ruel Swift is the truth. 100%. Yeah, guys. So, guys, we really killed it tonight. A lot of alpha. So we looked at some lagging sectors. Keep those lagging sectors in mind. Keep in mind one that I didn't mention, which was interoperability. Our brother Crypto and Focuz dropped on us here. One that I want you guys to keep in mind with crypto interoperability, no one talks about is Corium. Definitely look at Corium. It combines the Cosmos and XRP platforms. Okay. Ever since KuCoin got bad, no idea how to trade other coins. But I've been to XRP and XLM for a while. Mugen, feel free to join the Telegram. We got some really nice people in there. We'll get you right. We'll let you know some platforms that you can get on. Like some of these Stellar ones, you can actually download Stellar wallets, like Stellar Term, Lobster Wallet. There are ways, bro. There are ways. But yeah, guys, if you haven't joined the Telegram, links are in the description. It's completely free. And if you want to take a step up from that, like Joey, you can join the Patreon. Less than a cup of coffee for a weekly watch list. And guys, do yourselves a favor and watch the video in the description. My guy Underdog Crypto drops knowledge never before talked about with Swift. And I promise you, if you watch it 1.5 times speed, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful Wednesday. We will be back on here Saturday morning around 10ish or 11ish. Be in the Telegram, because if I'm late, I'll just drop it in the Telegram that, hey, we're delaying the show for an hour. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll catch y'all later, and I'm out. Peace, guys.